Hey friends, welcome to my page DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Thursday already. Yes, it is Thursday. I had to check my calendar to make sure because you just get confused when you're doing events and it's not on a weekend. It's a little confusing because you're thinking, "Oh my goodness, it's a Monday." No. Today is Thursday and we're going to do some more of our November craft kit. That is the Nutcracker theme. It is so darn cute. So we're going to do the basket insert. Remember, if you're new and this is your first time buying the kit, you have to buy the basket and the water globe because you all got one in January when you joined or started, not joined, but when you started doing the kits in January, this was free and the water globe was free with that January kit. So and then every month we just swap out. And some of you bought extras because maybe you want to put up fall and Thanksgiving at the same time, or have Thanksgiving and Christmas out. So you can do that. You can always go in and buy an extra basket, an extra water globe. So anyways, we're doing the insert for the basket, and we're doing the cute little sign that says the Mouse King. So how is everybody? Happy Thursday. I hope your week is going well. Yesterday was just unbelievably busy and I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, but isn't it just that way? I always have so many things on my list that I don't think I'll ever get everything done, but I get some of them done. I get the important ones done and I prioritize, and I had a ton of work to do. Missing 3 days of work, it sometimes really adds up. It depends on how busy they are over there, and they are quite busy. So I'm still catching up. I have a couple hours this morning to still do before I'm caught up. All right, guys, let's get started. You guys tell me, just say hello so I know that you're there. I'm going to put this over here. Let me turn this around. I put it on paper because my desk is so icky. So I put it on the paper for now. But here we go. Here's this. And then we have our cute little insert that has the mouse, the nutcracker, the tree with the drum, and it says sugar plums for the tag that's going to hang. But go ahead and say hello so I know who's here. I'm going to share this to my VIP group really quick, and then we'll get started. It was hard for me to get up this morning. I was laying there going, I just want to sleep a little bit longer. So I did. So sometimes you just need a little bit extra. And I'm just telling you, when I do, my body tells me that I just have to say, okay, we're just going to sleep a little bit longer. So hi, Doris. How are you? Hi, Pam. Hi, Betty. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, Bridget. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Janine. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so here's the basket. This goes into the basket. We're going to use the white side. This one looks better on the white side. The basket is reversible, so you can do both sides. So you can do either side, whichever looks best for that month's kit. All right, I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. At least I got that out of the way. Okay, let's move this stuff. Let me put myself up in the corner. And we will get started. Where am I? Who am I? Oops. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hi, Sherry McCoy. Good morning, or Sherry Blunt. I know you're probably like me. I have my maiden name in there too. Okay, this is just the little easel that it stands on. And then we have the jute that this tag hangs on. We don't need those yet. I'm going to move all this stuff. We're going to get started. If you need this, I'm going to give you the link so that you can grab the kit. This is the November kit. It has a bunch of things with it. I'll show you the picture. So I did have to take a new picture because I changed out that one piece. So because I liked it better. All right, let me bring up my board. Has a few things attached to it. It always does. It tends to grab stuff. All right, let's bring this up. Hey, Karen Russ, how are you? I know I saw a message from you. I just haven't had a chance. I'm not all the way caught up on my bookkeeping, and it was just a crazy day yesterday. There was a lot. I had a lot, excuse me, a lot of phone calls to respond to after being gone for 3 days. It is a little crazy around here. And my dogs were very needy too. My dogs don't like it when I'm gone. They were actually naughty for my husband the other night. He was not happy with them. But you know what? Somehow we make it through it, right? All right, Mouse. You're going to go there. There's your bow tie. There's your nose. There's your crown. Here's your snowflakes. And here's the Mouse King. Okay, and then we'll dissect. We'll dissect this. Okay, so we have our cute little tag and sugar plums. And then we have our crowns and our star. And we have our drum. And each piece of the drumsticks. We have our snowflakes. And the snowflakes and hair and mustache and beard. Those are all white. And also the belt. And we have the buckle. And his arms, lots of pieces, the nose, and the buttons. Okay, all right, let's get started on this. So, hi Stephanie, how are you? Let me change my, let me go in a little bit closer so that you can see everything. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, so we have all of our colors that we used before. We have our slate gray. We have our winter blue. I have warm beige for the face. I have, for the cheekies, I have blush pink, sage mint. Oh, I need my yellow too. Need to grab yellow. Cotton candy. I have white and gold. And where is my yellow? Yellow, where are you? I'm going to be using, so you can use, I switched it to baby duck. So you can use summer squash, you can use any light yellow, but any of those will work. Let me see if, heard on an appointment and you really want two things. Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely, Karen. We will say some prayers for you. Praying that you get the apartment. Absolutely. Hi, Sarah. How are you? How's everything going? Have you had more of your physical therapy? How long are you going to be doing that? I'm sure it's ongoing for a while, but okay, let's start in the corner. Let's do this. It's going to be light blue. So it's our winter blue. Kind of reminds me of baby blue. Kind of a baby blue. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. That's nice. I know we can always count on everybody to help out with prayers. We all need prayers, don't we? At some time. Even those that think that they don't need prayers. They probably do. I'm sorry. They're probably the ones that need it the most. Not meaning anything bad by that, but just saying we all need some prayers in our life at one time or another, and some of us need more than others. Okay, so this is our winter blue. And then let's just work around. Let me get a paper towel for my paintbrushes over here. Alrighty. 36 more sessions. Oh my goodness, 3 days a week. Oh, so you have 12 more weeks of it. Oh, hey, I can do math. I can do math. Oh my goodness. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, Sandy. Good morning, guys. We're doing more of our sugar plum nutcracker fairy, sugar plum fairy nutcracker theme. Okay, yeah, that. Okay, so slate gray for that mouse and slate gray for this mouse. All right, so you do have to be careful down here because they are right next to each other. So, oops, did you see that? It was attached to the jute. All right, so I'm going to be really careful right alongside my nutcracker, but his arms are layered over the top of that. So if I go over just a tiny bit, it is not going to be the end of the world. It won't. So, oh my goodness. So my schedule today, I have lots of paperwork still. I'll go in there and I'll finish up a bunch of that this morning. It is that time of the month when I have to have all of last month's reconciled and over to the CPA, and then start with this month. Start with all of the paperwork that I missed. Yeah, it's always a lot, guys. So this week isn't terrible, but I was gone off and on last week. So I had the craft show set up on Wednesday, but that was in the evening. And then craft show Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so 4 days. And tear down on that fourth day. And then go set up the other craft show and then open the next day, and it was open the next day. And then tear down, and then yesterday off. So anyways, it's a crazy life we lead. All right, my nose is running a little bit. Sorry, guys. So I have to go get the signs down today. Okay, I'm gonna do gold. I'm just shaking it, make sure it's all shook up. So the things that are gold, the buckle and the crowns. Okay, I'm doing the star a different color. Okay, so I'm gonna do it the yellow. I want the star to be the yellow, the baby duck. Baby duck, yeah. So life is just busy sometimes. Yeah, the star, I don't want to do it that color. I want to do it the yellow. Oh, I'm going to move it. I'm afraid I'm going to paint it. Okay, so my crowns are gold. I need to do all the white too. Get all the white done because it requires a couple of coats. So I did get extra sleep. You guys, I intended to go into bed early by midnight. I was asleep by midnight, but I wasn't in my bed. I fell asleep in my office chair. I woke up at 2 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I better go to bed. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just do that, unfortunately. Okay, and then the buckle. The buckle's just tiny. Let's see here. Oh, you're done right before Christmas. Oh, that's good, Sarah. And hi, Sarah. Hey, how are you? Hi, Marilyn. Oh, your arthritis is out. Yeah, it's hard with the weather changing. Oh my goodness, my knee's been killing me. But I've been on my knee. I did 35,000 plus steps in 3 days. From Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday. Oh gosh, I don't know what days it was. Anyways, in 3 days I did 35,000 steps. I don't know which 3 days it was last week. It was a lot. And this, Terry says, been a super tough year. Tomorrow your mom has surgery to remove a tumor, and elderly pup. Oh, yes, for sure. We sure will pray. I'm sorry, Terry. That's so hard. Ah, it is tough. I tell you, for sure. Gosh, guys. You know, I was just saying yesterday to a friend, I was like, it's been a tough year. It really has been a tough year for so many people. I feel like it's been a hard year for us. We've had a lot of things going on. Etsy hasn't been nice to a lot of people lately. Etsy kind of crashed for most people, for regular sales. Now, if you have kit sales and you're driving it there by doing a Facebook Live, that's different. But the regular sales on Etsy where people just find you and purchase stuff, for many, many people, it has just completely crashed. And I'm so sad because we work so hard to build that up. And we've given so many years to Etsy. And then they made some changes. And it's affected so many of my friends and us. So not a fun thing. Okay, so the inside of the drum is white, the hair, the snowflakes, the beard, the mustache, and the belt. So lots of things that are white. Oh, I got to get a brown for the drumsticks. Okay, so that is that. Okay. Let me find a brown here. I'm looking in my stash. Let's just do milk chocolate for the drumsticks. Oops. Etsy isn't getting the views. Yeah, it's there's some things going on. So to me, it's not good stuff that's going on. Yeah, it's not good stuff. So yeah, Etsy has been affected a lot. So all of my friends that are on Etsy have been talking to me about it. And it's really tough. So many people went from having, 50 to 60 orders per day to having 1 or 2 orders a day. That's really hard for people. It's very stressful because like this time of year, a lot of times when we sold our ornaments, we would have 100+ orders a day with our ornaments, and that's a lot. Oh, I'm missing my purple petal. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so purple for that. Purple for this, purple for the bow tie. Yeah, it's been really hard for many people. Okay, so purple petal. Yeah, Etsy made changes, and Etsy made people require certain things, and so yeah, they made people make changes to their shipping, and said they would not show your product if you didn't comply. Your product would not be at the top, which people would just have to find you. They wouldn't be promoting your product, which was not a nice thing. Which was not a nice thing. It just is hard, honestly. It really is tough for a lot of people right now. So I see a lot of laser people that had done really, really well over the years, and then this year they're getting no orders. So sad for them. Very sad for people. Hi, Carrie. How are you? Yeah, Sarah, I just read you saying some people are getting no orders. Yeah. Honestly, we've been some of those people. So, which is sad. Which is crazy. Which is crazy because I've talked to you about Etsy before, and how good it's been for us. And there's been several days over the past couple of weeks that we've got 0 orders. So it shocks me. It shocks me to my core that is happening. Okay, so I gotta do the buttons too. Because for us, we'll be fine, we'll survive, but some people won't. Some people will not survive it. Okay, let's do our pink. So we have cotton candy. So his clothing and his hat and his arms we're gonna do in pink. Hi, Lynn, how are you? Happy Thursday, guys. So we have no choice but to keep going. We actually have been with Etsy since they first opened. So I don't even know what year it was, but we have had 3 different Etsy stores. Our one with our ornaments is the one that we had when we first when Etsy first started opening, and then later we converted that to our SVG store. But I haven't kept up with anything on that. We really don't sell SVGs. It's just there. We are thinking of going back to selling painted stuff, like selling our painted ornaments, but just not personalized. So we are thinking of going back to that. So we might just go back to that. Okay, I am going to do his nose. I'm going to change my color on his nose. On my little mouse. I'm going to go with the cotton candy. I kind of like that better. Yeah, Tara and I have been talking, and we have a lot of painted products, so we might go ahead and start selling our painted stuff. That's, just set aside a couple of each thing instead of taking everything to the craft shows. I only have 3 more craft shows, and honestly, with Etsy, our major sales would kick in Thanksgiving weekend. With our ornaments, we'd start having 100+ orders a day for our personalized ornaments. Yeah, it was always really crazy. I would be at my craft show for Thanksgiving, and sometimes I had to loan out my iPad to the person in charge of the show, and she'd be using it in the checkout room. And every time an Etsy order goes through, of course it goes ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So all day long for that 3 days that it was open at Thanksgiving, my iPad would be ka-chinging when that was when we used to sell the personalized ornaments. Yeah, a while ago. Kristen says your hubby works at Bemis for 35 years, and COO says it will be slow until next summer. Oh, it might. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Yeah, I think things, things did slow down for a lot of people. But we'll be okay. You know what? Everything will be a-okay. Okay, sugar plums. I have a lot of craft shows coming up, and I'm really good about just putting that money away. I'm really good about not overspending. So Yeah, it will be fine. Okay, I gotta do his face. His face is going to be with warm beige. And I have a small brush for that because I gotta get right up there by the chin. Let me just put some there. And I will do the eyeballs with a marker. Yeah, we didn't know. So there was a lot of discussion at the craft shows about the economy and about after the election, is everybody going to be spending? Because I mean, we know yesterday the Dow Jones went up 1,200 points. So people are feeling okay about things again. So money, you know what? It doesn't matter if the person you voted for won or lost. People are just relieved to have the election over, you know? So, you know, if whether or not the person that you wanted to get in got in, it doesn't always matter as far as the economy. People are like, okay, I'm going to be okay again. We're going to go ahead and I can spend money because they do it. I mean, it happens. I know it happens because this is year 39 of doing craft shows. And whenever it is an election year, things slow down. People are like, I better wait. I better not spend a lot of money until I know what's going to happen. And then, you know, things happen and then they are like, okay, I can spend again. Yeah, no more stupid commercials. I know. Yes, I know. I'm sick of the ads. I don't watch TV at all, but I'm just sick of the ads that are on my AOL. Whenever I open up my email, there was ads all over. I'm like, hello, that's not what I want to see. Deb says the doctor's office called yesterday and your insurance approved your gallbladder surgery. Yay, for Tuesday. Oh my goodness. That's really quick. I'm glad you're gonna get it. Gosh, you know, that's hard to be in pain. I have never had anything wrong with my gallbladder, but I have plenty of friends who have had emergency gallbladder surgery. So I am glad you're having that done, sis. That is great. Thanks, Kristen. I love what I do. Coming in the mail on phone. Yes. I just throw them away. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't throw everything away. My husband was really good. My husband is the one that researches everything. I rely on him. He fills out my ballot, and I trust him 100% with everything. Okay, so this is mint green. What else is mint green? I'm looking now. I think. Can you hear the trash truck out there? My trash came yesterday, but there's different trash companies. Okay, I think that's the only thing that's mint green. All right, we need to do baby duck on the drum here and on this star. And then we're going to go back and do any second coats that we need to do, which might be a little bit, might be not very much. Okay, I'm just going to scooch that up a little bit. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Happy Thursday. Sarah says our economy has been a mess. No one's spending. Yes, I really feel like it always does that when it is a major election year. I mean, we have elections every year for certain things in our counties, but when it is a presidential election, things people stop spending. Everything is unsure that, you know, and then no matter who gets in right after that, they're opening their wallet again. Because they're like, okay, we're going to survive. Whether it's the person I wanted or not, we're still going to survive. And I don't know where the Dow Jones is this morning, but for it to climb to 1,200 points yesterday, it just makes a lot of sense that, you know, things are going to be okay. You know, everybody's not going to be happy. Sorry, I'm not going to get into a lot of that, but we are not all going to be happy, but we need to be kind. Okay? We need to be kind. So... and coming in the mail. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I read that all right. Okay, let's dry this and then let's do any details we need to do. Any second coats. Got all of our colors here. Oh, I didn't do the buckle. Oh, I did do the buckle. It's gold. But I missed part of it. So I'm going to grab my little brush as another brush fell on the floor. I'm going to grab my brush. I missed like the corner of it. Let's dry. I turned on my heater this morning. Can you believe it? I was a little bit chilly. It was only 62 in here this morning when I got up, which isn't terrible, but I wanted it to be a little bit warmer so the paint would dry a little bit quicker. Okay, my pink I definitely need to do a second coat on. Everything else looks good. Oh, yellow. Yellow needs a second coat. Okay. So pink. And then we'll start doing details on everything. Some of these went out yesterday, and we have, you're gonna love it when you get it. So we have them wrapped up like a present. Oh my goodness. So cute. Our mail person was probably like, what? And it doesn't have anything that sticks out, but when you see it, I'm not going to give it away, but they're extra cute this month. Extra cute. All right, I got a little bit on the forehead. Oops. So I'm going to have to touch that up. Oops. Yeah. I need to be more careful. All right. Okay, got those. Let me touch up the forehead since I got his forehead. Oopsie. All right, let's dry. Let's do cheekies. We have to do the details on his sleeves. Like the old days before social media kept our political. Yes, I totally agree. There was way too much being mean yesterday. Okay, so I blocked so many people yesterday. None of you guys because you're here. But so many people that just popped onto my feed. I'm like, I don't even know who you are. And they're spouting off about stuff. Like, hello, I don't partake in that kind of stuff. So block. And you know, I didn't make any political posts. I did comment on a few, but I didn't make any political posts yesterday because I just won't. But yeah, it's a little crazy out there. A little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna scooch this up. I'm gonna do cheekies because the mice need cheeks and the little nutcracker needs cheeks. So let me see what we need. Like this guy, I have to do big cheekies. Cheekies. And then small cheeks. I think he'll get big cheeks. Okay. All right, I got it figured out. And then I do have gold little detail here. I have my detail on this part and the ears. Okay, so there's a little bit, and then we need to ink everything. Okay, so there's all of that stuff to do. So let me get my pink for my cheeks. I'm going to use, so for our guy, we're going to use, for our nutcracker, we're going to use blush pink. For our mouse, we're going to actually use the cotton candy. So we're going to have to switch it up. I'm going to get a paper towel. I need more. I'm almost out again. I told you I need stock in paper towels. Paper towels and zip ties. Somebody asked me that the other day. Do you have stock in zip ties? Because I use so many zip ties to zip tie my my grids together at the craft show, and to also tie, you know the shelving units that I get, to tie those on because I don't want them jumping on someone. I'm like, I don't want them to terrify a child. Okay, so cheekies right there, just peeking out above where the mustache is going to go. Okay, now I'm going to get out all that I can, and I'm going to switch to cotton candy. All right. Don't have a problem with who picks who. Just don't exactly. Yeah. You did a lot of blocking too. It was because they were being mean. If somebody just had an opinion, that's fine. I am absolutely fine with opinions, but it was the mean, hateful stuff. I'm like, oh no, hello. I don't want that on my feed. I don't need to listen to mean, hateful stuff. Goodbye. At a craft show, but no customers. Oh, Darlene, I hope that you have a lot. I hope they show up. Hi, Laura. How are you? Okay, cheekies for mouse. All right. And then we're going to do, I'm going to use a smaller one for this one. I think I need to use a smaller one. Is it too big? Yeah, the big one's too big. We'll use a smaller one. And I think I can, oops, I did the wrong side. Of course I did. No judging there, okay? No judging of Darlene. Okay. Okay, so cheeky's here, and I'm just going to kind of make it a little bit bigger by kind of going in a circle. Guys, I know, I'm at work. It's okay. Okay, I need to fill in the ears, and I need to do gold on here. So I need to do a little bit more detail, and then I need to draw in, oh, I need to do detail on this, which is in blue. So we still have a little bit to do. Okay, so gold for these little things on his, so part of the detailing on his uniform. Oh, we gotta do his teeth too. I should have done that before I started this. I'll stop and I'll do his teeth so I don't have to reach over that. So his teeth are gonna be in white, of course. Of course we want him to have white teeth, right? Okay, so I have white right here. And then I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try to do it so there's a little bit of a space in between. And then, oh, I do need black too. I need another dish, another palette dish. Okay, there's one. So I need just a tiny bit of black. And I do that. So I do the black right above the teeth. So get back here. So it looks like the opening. You know, like when the nutcracker opens, it barely sees when he opens his mouth and you have the inside of that. There we go. Just like that. Let's see. Yeah, they'll be there soon. Perfect. I hope it turns out really good for you. So I got my check for my craft show that was 2 weekends ago. Not this last weekend, but the weekend before, and I did really good. I'm so excited. I'm always excited to get it because, guys, I don't keep track. All of our sales go through a cashier. The main cashier, the checkout room. So I don't see everything. I only can kind of tell when I pack up. I don't do an inventory because I completely trust everybody there, and honestly, it's time consuming to do an inventory, and then a lot of times I would get upset because it wouldn't match with what I sold. And most of the times it was my fault. It was my fault because I didn't do a good inventory. Okay, so I need to do the inside of the ears, and I need to do this part, and I think that's the only other detail. Everything else is just really basic. I just need to ink everything. So let's see. Inside of the ears is going to be with this. I'm going to grab a little brush. My voice is going in and out. Sorry, guys. I have a little teeny tiny brush, and I'm going to do the inside of the ears. We have to draw in the eyes with a marker. You know what? I have my local Michaels did not have my honey brown, and I do a lot of gingerbread stuff. I'm sold out of almost all of my gingerbread stuff at the show. People love gingerbread. So I was getting ready to paint more. I'm like, I am almost out of all my paint because we've done so many gingerbreads this year. So I had to order online because my local store didn't have it. I'll order. Sometimes, guys, if we need a color right away, I'll order and have it delivered to my house same day from Michael's. Has anybody else done that, or am I the only crazy person that does stuff like that? It's kind of like door dashing your craft supplies in a way. It takes a few more hours because they have to pick it and all that, and then they call somebody to bring it to you, but yeah, I door dashed extra crates last week because I knew I needed some for the checkout area, and my people that usually come to the show and have extra crates were not doing my show. So I'm like, you know what, Darlene, just get some extras. I love those the big wooden crates because you can build them up, and you should always have dimension at your craft show. You should have height. I'm sorry. You should always have height on your table. You don't ever want to just lay something flat. You want to have the back part of your table. You want it to be high. You don't want it to be flat straight across. So you should have shelving or crates or boxes that are wrapped with fabric at the back of your table, and to put height and put stuff on it. Or put a grid behind it, and then you can have stuff laying on there at the front part of your table. But if you have everything just flat on the table, it just is not appealing to people. They're going to walk by and they're not going to be impressed with your display, and they might just walk past. So display is everything, guys. Display is everything. And I'm sorry I didn't even have time. I think I might have taken pictures of my booth. I wonder if they uploaded. Let me see if they did. You've been in my shoes. So glad getting real. Oh, I think you're talking about Gallbladder. Okay, perfect. How do people paint so fast? Your snail. Oh, I don't know. When I paint like all of one thing. Like I would paint all of the mice, all the crowns, and I'll do like a whole area. I'm really quick at painting. I don't know. When I paint with you guys, I try to take time, and I'm talking, I'm looking at comments. Oh, I do have some pictures of my booth. Let me show you. I'm just kind of go over to, this is just part of my booth. It doesn't have everything. So let me see. I'm trying to take, okay, myself out. There's part of my booth. Let me see if I took more. It was hard because there were always customers in my booth. But I want to show you my table, how I created height with crates. Okay, so it's really important to have height in. Come on, you can do it. It's not wanting to select it. Come on. Oh my goodness. I think I have to go back to that, and then I have to go back to this. It doesn't want to. Come on. Okay, here we go. So see how there's height on the table, where I stack the crates, and then I could put stuff inside the crates. So you want there to be height. And I also have the grid behind it. So this is a little 4-foot table, and I have the crates from Michael's. There's 5 crates there. So I stacked the 2, and I had them a little bit apart, and I stacked the next 2, and I had them together, and then the top one in the center. And look at all the stuff that I can fit in there. I can't go in really quick, really close, but let me see if there's another one that's better. I wanted to show you what I mean by height, and then also the shelving. So it's important to have stuff like that. Where is this one? There we go. Okay, here's my shelving. So those shelving units, that's two together, and it holds a lot. Okay, so it holds a ton. Can I send it? Yes. You bought some thinking you were getting the right one. Oh yeah, these ones stack. Sure, let me look right now. I need to, okay, so let's go back to our project. And let me get you the link for the kit, and then I'll get you the link for that. Sorry, I just wanted to show you those things because it's important to me to share any type of little tips that I can to help you guys. I want you to be successful. So let me share this this kit first. Where is it? Where are you? I know you're in there. November, where are you? There you are. Okay, so I'm going to share the Nutcracker kit, and then I'm going to go to the shelving units and share them with you. They're not cheap, but guess what, guys? They're very sturdy. So the sturdiness, okay, here is this. Okay, so this is the kit. This is this kit, the monthly kit. Okay, I'm going to go to my Amazon, and let me see if I can quickly find the shelving. Usually I can. I've given it to so many people. And I did share it on my page, but it gets lost. Shelving. Okay, yeah, they're fold. They have them in different colors, and they're 2 units. And let me see here. I found it, and I'm just gonna double check and make sure they're in stock. They're $58 per thing. So you're looking at an investment, but guess what, guys? They're gonna last you. These ones are very sturdy. So these are the shelves. Okay, so this is the shelving units, and that's the Amazon link. Thank you, guys. Thanks. You know what? I've been doing it a long time. So I try, and I have a lot of people that have been my mentors. So, okay, let me put myself back in the corner, and let's keep going. All right, next what we need to do is we need to do the details on this. And I'm just going to wipe my brush, and I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to take a Clorox wipe, and I'm going to wipe off my brush with a Clorox wipe. A lot of times, if I'm just doing something simple and it's not a dark color, I will just take a Clorox wipe instead of going to my sink and washing my brush. Okay, so I need some blue, and I need to do the details on this. I'm just going to put them down here. It'll be easier for me. And then we'll dry, and then we'll ink everything. We need to do lines on the whiskers and the eyes. We need to do that. So my blue is my winter blue. Yeah, if you guys ever have questions, I am always happy to share what I know. What I know works. Because I want you guys to be successful too. We all need to be able to be successful. Oh, the bottom part, the hand part. I need to paint the hands. Okay, so I do have a little bit more. This whole thing was pink, so I need to do the hand part at the bottom because he doesn't have pink hands. So we'll put it back on there, we'll dry it, and we'll do the hands. All right, guys. Yeah, I've been doing it a long time, and being in charge of events, the other thing I want to say is make sure your tablecloths go all the way to the ground. There is nothing more tacky than somebody that has a booth that your tablecloth is really short and you can see everything under your table, because most people store their empty boxes under their table. We don't want to see your empty boxes. So if you have to put a couple of tablecloths on there to make it go to the ground like a tablecloth, and then okay, I'm just going to wipe this because I need to do the flesh part. It's like the hand part. I need to do that with the flesh color. If you need to put a tablecloth and then put a topper, which means another piece of cloth over the top of it to make it go to the ground, do that. We don't want to see what's under your table. We want to see a nice tablecloth, and make sure that you have either ironed it or you've popped it in the dryer to get all those wrinkles out. Some people take a steamer to the craft show with them so they can steam their tablecloths. So lots of tips, guys. And don't be on your cell phone when you're sitting there watching, waiting in a booth. Pay attention to people. They don't want to walk up to your booth and you're on your cell phone and they have to say, hey, how much is this? You need to be attentive to your customers. You need to be right there and talk to them and say, hey, how are you doing? How's your day going? Are you looking for anything in particular? Strike up a conversation. I mean, even if it's just, isn't it such a beautiful day today? I mean, that is the key. So the key to getting people to buy something from your booth when they're not intentionally going to buy it is to keep them in your booth. So talking to people, being kind, they remember those things. Okay? And the longer someone is in your booth, the more apt they're going to buy something. So you have to talk to them. Don't be shy. Talk to them about anything, anything and everything. Not the election. Sorry, not everything. Talk to them about the weather. Talk to them about how nice the craft show is. I always say, isn't this just such a great craft show? I just love everything here. All the positive stuff, guys. All the positive stuff. All right, let me do eyeballs and so I'm just using the pen to go in here, even though it's still, I didn't get paint inside of the mouse one. I did get it inside of the Nutcracker one. I'm just using my marker to kind of fill it in. So just be friendly. Treat them like someone that you've known forever. It's funny because I know faces, but I don't know names. So when people come in, I'm like, it is so nice to see you. I'm so glad to see you come back. They don't know that you don't know their name. I mean, there's people that I see at the craft shows week after week after week, and I'll never know their name because they purchase at the register. And even if they told me their name, I probably wouldn't remember every name. But just acknowledging and saying, hey, I'm so happy to see you again. If you've been doing the show a while and you recognize them. So strike up the conversation. Don't be shy. Don't talk bad about competitors that are in your craft show. There's no talking negative about anything. Okay. Don't say, oh man, this show has been so slow. Don't. Nope. I did post the link for the shelf. It's right above your comment. It's the little thing that says Amazon. It's the link right above where you just commented. So it just doesn't have a picture. It just has the link. If you clicked on that, then it's right there. You might have to go out and back in to click on it. Sometimes Amazon is really funny like that. They have different colors. So there is, let me look at the colors of what they have. I have some white ones and I have some brown ones. So the white ones are actually less expensive. And I don't know how many they have in stock, but they do go in and out of stock. So if it does go out of stock, if a whole bunch of people buy it, oh, they have a ton, because I'm scrolling through here and there's like 30 in stock. So the white ones, there's a ton in stock. So don't worry about that. I love the white ones because they're just so nice and clean. Okay, let's start taking things apart here, and that way I know if I painted something wrong. That's when I usually go, oh no. Oh no, oops. Oops. Sometimes it happens. It does. It does. Okay. And then I'll scooch everything up once I get everything pulled off the hair. Okay, so I have that one. Okay. And then let me just scooch this up some more. We're going to build, this goes in our basket. So I'm going to build this. This is our little tag. Got that. They each have their little crowns. Star for the tree. Got your drum. Got the inside of the drum and the little drumsticks. A snowflake that goes on the drum, and then one goes on the mouse. Some buttons on the mouse's belly, his nose, a buckle. There's just a lot. There's a lot. Okay, so those are dry. And then hair, beard, and mustache. Okay, all right, so that's what we did. We're going to ink it. We're going to glue it together. It's not showing for you, but you see okay, so, all right. Let me post it again, because it is right above your comment, but I'll post it again. Maybe it just doesn't show up for some people. It's not a problem. I can post it again. Yeah, it just actually just says Amazon link is what it just has, the link. Okay, so right, you know what, I'm gonna do it to I'm gonna comment it to you. So let's see, reply. I'm gonna go reply to you, so then it will link you, it will tag you. All right, there we go. It's posting. It's just taking a second. Okay, let's start inking everything. Okay, and then the picture showed up. So I just actually replied to you, so it is there. All right, let's get going. So we're gonna dump everything off of here, and we're gonna ink everything, and then we'll glue it together. And let me just get a little bit closer. Perfect. Yeah, sometimes you have to go out and back in. Perfect. All right. It happens. It's just the way Facebook is. When something doesn't work, I just like, okay, either restart my phone or go out and back in. You know, that always seems like that's the key. The one thing that's happening to me, guys, maybe one of you guys knows the answer. On my cell phone, my email is not working, which it's critical that I have that, because when I'm at a craft show, sometimes I get important emails. So, does anybody know a fix to that? Has anybody had that happen with their email on their cell phone? So my AOL email is not updating on my cell phone. I've restarted it, and it's not something that you undo the link. You know, the app is there when you buy your phone. It's not like you install that app and then that's just part of the phone. I don't know what to think about it. You say the link, perfect. So you have it in case you need it at some point. Perfect. Yeah, I actually got my first one of those shelves over a year ago. And then as soon as I got it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is heavy and sturdy, because I bought the metal ones. I bought the metal ones a year ago too. And it was not, the metal ones did not last. The metal ones started falling apart at the craft show, which was really sad. Okay, let's go ahead and let's glue this together. We'll just glue this one together, and then we'll glue that together after. Let me get some Might need a new thing. This is my little gluer from last time. It's got all that glue stuck on it. I'm just gonna get a new sponge. There's a sponge somewhere. Somewhere in my drawer is a sponge. Yeah, I think I need some more in here. Here's one. Here's one. Okay, perfect. Got one. Okay, it's for this small stuff. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so that's for my words and my snowflakes and all those things. This I can just put glue on and I can just stick it right in here. There's not scoring for that, but I can figure it out on my own. Okay, and then these guys I can put just glue with the sponge and get them in place. And then we'll set this to the side. And then we'll do the one that is for the basket. Okay. There's one snowflake and two snowflakes. I might need to move that over. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty then. You guys. So today I have to go pick up all the the signs for the craft show. That's always a pain in the butt getting in and out. And I'm always really careful because I'm walking with wire cutters in my hand. Do you remember a couple of years ago I fell right onto the wire cutters and they went right in and it bruised my my liver. Yeah, I fell onto the end of the wire cutters. It was not good. I thought I landed like that with it in my belly. I thought that I was going to be bleeding when I stood up. I was afraid to stand up and move those wire cutters. It was not a good situation. Hi, Carol. How are you? Happy Thursday. Okay, let's take all this off and let's get all these pieces done. So I'll start with this. I'm going to have to get out a Q-tip to do part of this because there's like in between. It's going to be hard to get right in there and not make a mess. So I am going to get out a Q-tip to do part of that. I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. So anyway, so I'm really careful when I'm walking with those wire cutters now. I make sure that they, last time I just tripped and boom, I was on the floor and they were in my belly and it was not a good thing. Not a good thing to do that. I ended up having to go to the emergency room. So they're like, you're not bleeding internally, but you did bruise your liver. That's so weird, huh? That is so weird. Not a good thing. Not a good thing to have happen. I'm just kind of going over this a little bit. I might need to get a new ink pad. I think it's getting, or just re-ink it with the inker thing. It's getting a little bit light. All right. Get my tree a little bit more. Okay. I think we're good to go there. All right. Now I need to just do everything. I don't do my snowflakes. I don't want to do them. Just change and save the link to your public wish list. Maybe your kids will get it for you. That would be awesome. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. Yep. I love that. I don't have a wish list, but I should. The funny thing is that I don't even think about birthdays or Christmas. I just buy things when I need it, but that's a great idea because they are a little pricey. So, but they're an investment. So you think of displays, just like when you get the grid wall. The grid wall is expensive. The best place to get grid wall is from a crafter that's retiring. So if you have, Marketplace and you're needing grid wall, keep your eyes open. Just make sure that you look at them good, that they're not all rusty. You can paint over them, but if there's already rust on them, then the rust is going to keep coming through, if you know what I mean. It's hard to not have that happen. Believe me, because I have some like that over the years, just from using and from getting a little bit wet as we take it out. And then I used to keep all my stuff. I would load up at night and I could trust in my neighborhood that nobody's going to steal it. I would leave all my boxes and everything in the back of my truck overnight. Yep, my grid wall. I wouldn't do that now. I would not. I have a closed cover on my truck anyways, but there is no way in heck that I would ever just leave something in the back of my truck and expect that it's going to be there in the morning. Not that we have a rough neighborhood. Oops, almost went off the thing. But we do have a lot of theft. It's just, I think it's that way in a lot of places. There might still be some small towns that you can trust everybody, but here is just getting pretty bad. I don't trust to leave anything out. Like at the craft show, we don't have outside vendors anymore because unless you have a security guard overnight, I wouldn't trust that anything would be there the next morning. Anything. So, you're not, well, your internet isn't freezing, but you personally am. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Are you the only one that's freezing? Is freezing as far as cold? I turned my heater on. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean the thing is freezing? It could. It could be. Never know. You never know. Sometimes it lags. But that's just the way the internet is. My internet can be in and out. One day it's perfect and the next day it's not. Okay, let's glue this together. There's a lot of little things. Let's get the stuff on that's easy to do with the glue bottle. Okay, we have our drum right there. And then we have the arms. And they'll, things will kind of move around as you're putting stuff on. So you're going to go back and when you're all done and you have everything on, you're going to go back and you're going to make sure it's all in the right place because it sometimes moves on us. So Tara's been doing a good job keeping up with stuff, but the kits take a long time to cut. So not all of the kits have gone out yet, but I would say, oh, I have to do the nose on this. I didn't do the nose. Where's your nose? Someone has his nose. I gotta do his nose still. Some of the kits that were ordered in the last couple of days, not all of them have gone out because it takes a long time, and everything will be caught up today. So don't stress, don't worry if you haven't seen at ship yet. It's because of that. It does just take a little bit of time to cut those and assemble them. It's not always the cutting, it's pulling it out of the laser and bagging everything. It all takes time. Okay, I'm gonna stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Make sure that I get all my pieces in the right place. Gonna get this on here. All right. I'm looking on my phone and it doesn't look like it's freezing, but it could be. Okay, got a little bit of extra glue in there. Oops. Oopsie. All right. There's that. And it's just moving as I do it. So I just go back and I just make sure I straighten everything out before we're all done, because we don't want it to be all lopsided. Right? Does he have a bow? Oh, guess what? Guess what, guys? Here's the funny thing. Here is something funny. This bow here actually goes over here. I wonder if I can get it off and it's not going to show. Let me see if I can wipe that off. This bow actually goes over here. Maybe he needs a bow over there. That's funny. It's not supposed to have one. Let me take my Clorox wipe and see if I can wipe that glue off. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I think it's going to come off. I was looking at my picture. I'm like, where's his bow? Oh, it's on the other one. There we go. Okay, so that one doesn't have a bow, but it would be cute with one. You could add one. Oops. It happens, right? It happens. Okay. I can't do anything without making a little bit of a mistake. It's just my life. It's just the way I roll. It is the way I roll. Can't even sometimes. Okay, this goes right here. And then this goes in the center, and then the drumsticks go around it. So one drumstick over here, like that. Still have to do his nose. Okay, so still have to do the Nutcracker's nose because he doesn't have one yet. Okay, here's my little thing, and I just need a stylus. Hello. What did I do? Oh, right here. Okay, so let me do the nose with the stylus. There we go. Got your nose. The glue that I use is the Art Glitter. So it's Art Glitter Designer Adhesive. It dries really quickly, but look at it, came right off. It's all off. I lucked out on that. So this is the one that dries clear. I lucked out that I was able to wipe that off. Okay, I'm going to make sure all my pieces are where they're supposed to be. Kind of move things around a little bit. Okay, it looks good, guys. And then we're going to tie our jute on here. And then we have our little easel for the other side. Oh my goodness. I really honestly can't do something without making a little bit of a mistake. It's just the way I am. I'm going to wipe this just a little bit more. There we go. I'll probably end up putting just a little bow on him because I liked him with a bow. It just didn't have one with it. It just did not. Okay, the jute, oh, that's really long. I don't need it that long, but you're going to thread it through. So bend it in half, fold it in half, and then open up that fold and grab the tails. And then we're going to cut this down shorter. It doesn't need to be that long. It's going to hang off the basket. Okay, so just like that. And I'm going to trim that down. I'm going to bring in the basket because where did I put it? There it is. Okay, so this is the basket it's going to go in. We're going to put it on the white side because it's going to fit better. So basically it's just going to slide right in there. So the basket, there's that little notch, little open area, and it's just going to slide right in there just like that. But we need to put this in here. So I like it to just kind of go like this. So I'm going to tuck this behind here on this side. So I'm going to slide this up just a little bit. I'm going to tuck the string right there. And then I am going to adjust it. I'm going to push that back down. I'm going to put a piece of blue painter's tape. I'm going to roll it up. Okay, just going to take a piece of blue painter's tape. I'm going to roll it into a little circle like that so it's sticky on all the sides. And I'm going to put that piece of tape right here so it holds it. Okay, so it holds that right in place so it's not just hanging straight down. I like it's kind of going in an angle. They're going to go, okay, how did that work? Okay, so there's that. And then this is going to go onto here. So this just slides together. This is an easel that comes with it. And then this just sits right on here and we're done. Okay, I'm going to turn everything around and I'll put you back up to me. Is the crown on the little mouse too big? Oh, is it? Did I put the wrong crown? Oh, you guys, I did. I put the wrong crown. Holy cow. What is wrong with me? You are right. You are so right. Thank you. I need you guys to come and hold my hand all day. You're right. You are so right. I did. I put the wrong crown on the wrong one. What the heck? Darlene. Did I say I'm a little bit tired from the weekend? You're right. Okay. There we go. I'll lay them back down. I'll put it up so you can see it. Thank you. And I was able to still pop it back off. I'm going to grab another little Q-tip right here. And oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, I just need someone to tell me what to do. Thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Okay. Let me stand this up and you can see it. I'm going to put you... Anybody else laughing at me? I'm laughing at me. I always do. It doesn't bother me if you laugh at me. Okay. So I am absolutely fine with that. I laugh at myself all the time because I just can't help it. I think they're so cute, guys. I just love it. I love it. So much fun. Okay, now that we got the right crown on the right one and we got the bow on the right mouse, I think we're good to go. Thanks, Shauna. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely go back and watch the replay. Okay, I'm going to give you the link again for this kit. Now, remember, this is just part of the kit. The kit has a lot of things. Oh, let me show you the whole picture. Let me show you the picture of everything. Where is it? I retook my picture. Okay, so, oh, is that the right picture? Yes. Okay, so here's the picture. This is the picture of everything that you get for $40. But you just have to, if you're new, you have to buy the basket and the water globe, because we reuse that every time. But isn't that so cute? So this is our November kit. I'm putting the link in there for you guys. I can't put it there for you, Shauna, because that's on YouTube. So you'll just have to go to you'll have to go to my website for that. Sorry, you can't, because I'm only putting the link for Etsy. I don't think I can comment. Let me see if I can comment on Amazon. on YouTube. I'm curious if I can. Let me see. Please don't start. I had it on Christmas. I was watching Hallmark Christmas stuff. Let me go to mine and let me see. Okay, so live. Okay, it is showing right now, but it's showing it live soon. Okay, it's not letting me actually look at it. That's so funny. Anyways, go to my page. I just think it's so cute. All the cute stuff. Super cute, guys. Okay, back to me. I'm trying to go in so I'm not so huge. All right. Well, have a fantastic day today. It is Thursday already. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay! I hope you're having a great week, and hope you have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. I'll see you